Hi, and welcome back to Regaining the Balance. We're going to be reading out of the Thoth's Emerald Tablet 4, The Spaceborne. So, let me get into this with you guys here. Set this thing up, and let's see here. And here we go. Actually, hold on just a second. Alright, guys. Just about ready here. Let's let you guys see the screen. So if you want to read with me, you can. Alright, the Emerald Tablet 4, The Spaceborne. List ye, O man, to the voice of wisdom. List to the voice of Thoth, the Atlantean. Freely I give to thee of my wisdom gathered from the time and space of this cycle. Master of mysteries, son of the morning, Thoth, the teacher of men, is of all. Long time ago, I in my childhood lay neath the stars on long-buried Atlantis, dreaming of mysteries far above men. Then in my heart grew there a great longing to conquer the pathway that led to the stars. Year after year I sought after wisdom, seeking new knowledge, following the way, until at last my soul, in great travail, broke from its bondage and bounded away. Free was I from the bondage of earthmen. Free from the body, I flashed through the night. Unlocked at last for me was the star space. Free was I from the bondage of night. Now to the end of space sought I wisdom, far beyond knowledge of infinite man. Far into great space my soul traveled freely into infinity's circle of light. Strange beyond knowledge were some of the planets, great and gigantic beyond dreams of men, yet found I law in all of its beauty, working through and among them as here among men. Flashed forth my soul through infinity's beauty, far through space I flew with my thoughts. Rested I there on a planet of beauty, strains of harmony filled all the air, shapes there were, moving in order, great and majestic as stars in the night, mounting in harmony, ordered equilibrium, symbols of the cosmic, like unto law. Many the stars I passed in my journey, many the races of men on their worlds, some reaching high as stars of the morning, some falling low in the blackness of night, each and all of them struggling upwards, gaining the heights and plummeting the depths, moving at times in realms of brightness, living through darkness, gaining the light. Know, O man, that light is thine heritage. Know that darkness is only a veil. Sealed in thy heart is brightness eternal, waiting the moment of freedom to conquer, waiting to rend the veil of night. Some I found who have conquered the ether, free of space were they while they were men. Using the force that is the foundation of all things, far in space constructed they a planet, drawn by the force that follows through the all, condensing, coalescing either into forms that grew as they willed, outstripping in science they of all the races, mighty in wisdom, sons of the stars. Long time I paused, watching their wisdom, saw them create out of the ether cities gigantic of rose and gold, formed forth from the primal element, base of all matter, the ether far flung. Far in the past they had conquered the ether, freed themselves from the bondage of toil, formed in their mind only a picture, and swiftly created it grew. Forth then my soul sped, throughout the cosmos seeing ever new things and old, learning that man is truly spaceborne, a son of the sun, a child of the stars. Know ye, O man, whatever form ye inhabit, surely it is one with the stars. Thy bodies are nothing but planets revolving around their central suns. When ye have gained the light of all wisdom, free shall ye be to shine in the ether, one of the suns that light one of the suns that light outer darkness, one of the spaceborne grown into light. Just as the stars in time lose their brilliance, light passing from them into the great source, so, O man, thy soul passes onward, leaving behind the darkness of night. Formed forth he from the primal ether, filled with the brilliance that flows from the source, bound by the ether coalesced around, yet ever it flames until at last it is free. Lift up your flame from out of the darkness, fly from day, night, and ye shall be free. Traveled I through the space-time, knowing my soul at last was set free. Knowing that now might I pursue wisdom until at last I passed to a plane, hidden from knowledge, known not to wisdom, extension beyond all that we know. Now, O man, when I had this knowing, happy my soul grew, for now I was free. Listen, ye spaceborn, listen to my wisdom. Know ye not that ye too will be free? List ye again, O man, to my wisdom, that hearing ye too might live and be free. Not of the earth that are ye, earthly, but child of the infinite cosmic light. Now to ye I give knowledge, freedom to walk the path I have trod, showing ye truly how by my striving I trod the path that leads to the stars. Hark ye, O man, and know of thy bondage. Know how to free thyself from the toils. Out of the darkness shall ye rise upwards, one with the light and one with the stars. Follow ye ever the path of wisdom. Only by this can ye rise from below. Ever man's destiny leads him onwards to the curves of infinity's all. Know ye, O man, that all space is ordered. Only by order are ye one with the all. Order and balance are the law of the cosmos. Follow, and ye shall be one with the all. He who would follow the pathway of wisdom, open must be to the flower of life, extending his consciousness out of the darkness, flowing through time and space in the all. Deep in the silence, first ye must linger until at last ye are free from desire, free from the longing to speak in the silence. Conquer by silence the bondage of words, abstaining from eating until ye have conquered desire for food. That is bondage of soul. Then lie ye down in the darkness, close ye your eyes from the rays of the light. Center thy soul force in the space of thine consciousness, shaking it free from the bonds of the night. Place in thy mind space the image thou desirest. Picture the place thou desireth to see. Vibrate back and forth with thy power. Loosen the soul from out of its night. Fiercely must thou shake with all of thy power until at last thy soul shall be free. Mighty beyond words is the flame of the cosmic, hanging in planes unknown to man. Mighty in balance, moving in order, music of harmonies far beyond man. Speaking with music, singing with color, flame from the beginning of eternity's all. Spark of the flame art thou, O my children, burning with color and living music. List to the voice, and thou shalt be free. Consciousness free is fused with the cosmic, one with the order and law of the all. Knew ye not, man, that out of the darkness light shall flame forth, a symbol of all? Pray ye this prayer for attaining of wisdom, pray for the coming of light to the all. Mighty Spirit of light that shines through the cosmos, draw my flame closer in harmony to thee. Lift up my fire from out of the darkness, magnet of fire that is one with the all. Lift up my soul, thou mighty and potent, child of the light, turn not away. Draw me in power to melt in thy furnace, one with all things and all things in one. Fire of the life strain and one with the brain. It's the end of the prayer. When ye have freed thy soul from its bondage, know that for ye the darkness is gone. Ever through space ye may seek wisdom, bound not by fetters forged in flesh. Onwards and upwards into the morning, free flash, O soul, to the realms of light. Move thou in order, move thou in harmony, freely shalt move with the children of light. Seek ye and know ye my key of wisdom, thus, O man, ye shall surely be free. Wow. So, I mean, they talk about reincarnation in these various tablets. And here they're basically telling you how to pray, how to meditate, how to do what someone like Edgar Cayce does, or did, or does, since there is no, time and space. Edgar Cayce is still alive in his own universe right now. Heck, he could be sitting right next to me and I had no idea. Because the man could put himself to sleep and travel the cosmos into both space and time, very much the way that Thoth here just explained himself doing. Um, you know, broke from his bondage, quote unquote, i.e., the illusion of this life that we all think we live in. And the thing is that part of breaking out of this is by understanding um, what your whole purpose of life here is about. And it's not about making as much money and buying as much crap as you can possibly buy. It's about really finding out what you truly are, the light inside, so to speak. Know, O man, that light is thine heritage. Know that darkness is only a veil. Sealed in thine heart is brightness eternal, waiting the moment of freedom to conquer, waiting to rend the veil of the night. That's a very great line. Because it's true. This whole idea of the kingdom of heaven is within you, which, by the way, is written in hieroglyphs in Egypt in multiple different temples, if I'm not mistaken. Um, this is not a Christian idea. This is much older. But isn't it interesting that that's in the Bible, said by Jesus himself, as the introduction video of the Emerald Tablets claims, is that Jesus was an initiate of this order in Egypt. And honestly, if you really look at so much of the things that he says, it is not Hebraic in any way, shape, or form. I mean, his whole, and I think that it's very interesting that when you read the Gospels and a bunch of other things, they really try their best to make it seem like he comes from that tradition, but nothing that he does or says, or even the let's say the miracles, the places that he goes to, the places that he escapes to because he might be killed, all these are clues that he's not at all from that tradition whatsoever. And then comes the traditions of Christianity in general, like the Last Supper and various other things. Like, none of those things come from that tradition, but they do come from Phoenician and Egyptian traditions. And I find it very interesting. Um, as we keep reading through this, you see a lot of things pop out that you will see in the Bible and in other books and spiritual understandings like Buddhism as well. You'll find a lot of Buddhist kind of concepts in this, except for, I guess, the big difference is that there is a higher, a most high God um, that is outside of all these things. So that's something to think about. Either way, there we go. The Emerald Tablets of Thoth, the Spaceborn. Some really, really cool stuff in this particular tablet that I thought was really interesting. But listen, I mean, if you guys, it's really important to take time for yourself. That's what I really want that. I just want to make that, I'm going to make that point over and over again. Make sure you take some time for yourself, whether it be 15 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, whatever. Make the time. Okay. How many things quote unquote, I'm not going to say waste your time on, but how many things do you spend your time on that you could probably be spending your time on maybe getting closer to who you really are and finding that fire inside of you, that spirit that is constantly being mentioned here. And if you haven't listened to the philosophy of fire videos I've been doing, you should definitely check those out because you're going to find so many interconnecting things, not just with this, but with a whole lot of other religions as well. And you'll see this idea of fire as spirit is worldwide. and is used in almost, I mean, in so many elements of every single religion you have. Oh my God, it's amazing, honestly. And but either way, I'm going to be if you guys are interested in checking those out, those will be up there. Just go to my channel, go to in the search bar, type in the philosophy of fire, and they should all pop up. Otherwise, thanks for joining me. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, subscribe, share if you want to share this because it seems like some pretty cool stuff. And if you want to give me a tip for the work and the stuff that we're putting out for you guys, feel free to. The links to all of our various donation things like PayPal's and stuff like that will be listed in the description box. So much love to all of you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.